What is up, guys? It's Gawdlikematt. Oh shit, I gotta turn down the volume, otherwise you guys are gonna hear it. Okay. Yeah, what's up, guys? Gawdlikematt. Took those guys out like a G. I wasn't even paying attention, but hey, I know I did. Now, this room, oh my god, this room. This fucking room blows. As you can see, I just edited the video there. You know what that was? What you're seeing right now, what we cut to after that edit, is after me dying a good 5-6 times in this room. After getting all the way through it and right up to the fucking end, I would die like 5-6 times. It was fucking nuts. I was so mad. I was never angrier in any part of my entire speedrun than I was here. Like, this fucking was so rage-inducing. And this room just blows for that reason, because what they really should have did was, as you can see, this key right here, you got to pull down on it, as you can see, and you just do that by hanging on it. There should be a checkpoint after you do that for both of them, because you got to do it for 2 of them, and they're both across the room from each other. But what they should have did, and it would have been way better and way less frustrating, is if they put a checkpoint for when you do one. So have a checkpoint after each of them. That way, you know, if something goes wrong, you just start at the other end and you can just make your way to the other one. But nope. I fucking like 5 times in a row, I shit you not. I would pull one, make my way to the second one, get all the way to it, or just before it, and fucking die. And then I'd have to do the entire room again and pull the first key all over again. And it was so fucking frustrating. I was getting so mad. And it's easier than it looks to fuck up in this room. Like, honestly, if you're not a retard, you can do it. But there are just some times where, like, fucking climbing in this game, I don't know what it is about the first Uncharted game, but climbing in this game, there's just something about it. Like, it's just so much more dick than it is in the other games, because there's just some areas where sometimes it's not obvious where you're supposed to go, and you gotta fucking trial and error that shit. Sometimes checkpoints are in really dick places, and you die, and then you gotta do all this shit all over again. Also, I found it really strange that I got spotted the second I ran up here. Because normally they don't spot you unless you go down the stairs. But he spotted me, like, long before I even got to the stairs. And I was like, whoa, the fuck, man? Come on, what's with that eagle eye shit? That's OP. OP? But yeah, so yeah, that room before, fucking asshole. I hate that room so much. Simply because if you fuck up, you gotta do the entire thing over again. And it's not that hard to fuck up in that room. I find the jumps in that room are like, you need to be so precise. It's easy enough when you know exactly what you're supposed to do. But you also gotta, you know, kind of make sure you don't fuck up. And if you do, boom, restart. Do the whole thing over again. It's really fucking annoying. But, yeah, not much to say about gunfights. I mean, just try to kill people as fast as you can without being too reckless. Which is why I love picking up that shotgun, as you can see. The shotgun's great because it's just great for running and gunning with. I can run up to get dudes and fucking one-shot them and then boom, not a problem. And just keep running, which is great because on easy mode that works out and you're trying to speedrun, so you want to be as fast as possible. It's good, it's good. But, yeah, I'm trying to get this out of the way, this video. This will be the last video of the speedrun. I managed to edit out enough footage. I only go a few minutes over the half-an-hour mark, as you can see by the length of the video. But, hey, it was better than fucking cutting this video in 2, making 2 fucking 15-minute parts. That would have been lame. Or, you know, like, I'm only going a few minutes over, so I'm just gonna stick with my original regiment here, and it's really not that big a deal. Or it is, and fucking complain about it. Won't do you any good, though. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm just trying to get this last video out of the way. I actually got to go out, so, not really sure when this video is going to go up exactly. I'm not sure if I'll have time to upload it tonight. I'm going to try. If I do upload it tonight, it might go past midnight, so it'll look like I uploaded it the next day, but, you know, whatever. Pretty sure you guys don't really care that much about that at this point. But, yeah, I gotta hurry up and get this fucking audio out of the way, because I got a date. And I'm pretty excited about that, so... Gonna go have some drinks at the Boston Pizza. It's gonna be awesome. And, yeah, we'll see where things go from there, so... I'm excited. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. I haven't been on a date in, like... I don't know, the last time I was on a date was last year, I think. Yeah. I've been busy, man. Busy shit. And with my new job and everything, I had my first day yesterday. My boss says I did well, but me, I kind of expected more from myself, so I don't know. But again, I think I might be being too hard on myself. But yeah, so fucking this room again. This is the last chapter that you got to speedrun on the. I love how I had to stop there, otherwise it would have killed me. But this is the last chapter that you have to speedrun on the original trophy list, and again, I do not beat the time. It's fucking amazing. I don't know how I manage. I was just too good first time around. You know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, this speedrun's almost over, guys. And then guess what? I'll be going right back to brutal mode. Oh my god. Oh, I got a cough. Had to remove headset, otherwise I would have blown your guys' eardrums apart. That wouldn't have been very good. That would probably be a great reason for you guys to stop watching my videos, and that would have been pretty bad. So. Just gonna avoid that. Ah, quick time event! Holy shit! Yep. I forgot what I was talking about. Tookadaboo. Oh wow, that was totally forgot about that death. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, I hate that part. Like, you gotta get it perfectly right, and if you don't, you're dead. Like, you just gotta perfectly time running through them, and then you gotta jump. You gotta jump off that ledge, because if you don't, you will get killed every time. I just dropped something. Don't worry about that. Oh, and also today I got a fucking I got a Zero Suit Samus amiibo, which is pretty awesome. I saw it at work, and I was like, oh my god, those are probably gonna sell real quick. So, because all the amiibos do. Except for the ones that you see all the time, like the Mario ones. But, yeah, we got Zero Suit Samus to come in. There was only a few of them, so I picked one up. And that's pretty awesome. She's my second amiibo. First one being Ganondorf. And, yeah, that's pretty sweet. I want to collect, like, a lot more of them. Like, oh my god, I want Ike so bad. But, and I actually did see him at my work once, but I just didn't have the money for him at the time, and then he was gone the next day. So that was pretty shitty. But, yeah, I'm happy with my Zero Suit Samus purchase, because I knew those were going to sell quick, and I just wanted to get one before I lost my chance. Because ordering them online sucks. Like, the shipping is brutal. It almost, like, doubles what you're paying for them in the first place. Getting them in the store is just so much nicer. Because with tax, they're around 20 bucks each. But since I got my employee discount, it was a little less than that. So that was pretty nice. And it's just so convenient to pick them up like that in the store, because they're so much cheaper as opposed to buying them online. And then, you know, online, sometimes you'll get fucking fake amiibos, because there are scams out there. People make identical, like almost identical fucking replicas of amiibos, but they're not actually amiibos. They don't work, but they look enough like it. And honestly, if I ever got scammed like that, I wouldn't care too much as long as it looked nice. Because as for the whole gameplay aspect of amiibos, I don't even use them. I just buy them because they look really nice. So, you know, I don't give a shit if they don't work or not. I just want them. Put them on my shelf. Display them and all that good shit. I'm going to quickly check the time. 1 sec. Alright, so, yeah. I went ahead and checked the time. I'm just gonna think of fucking random stuff to talk about, because if I don't, you're just gonna get long pauses of silence or just foolishness, because I really don't know what to talk about. I'm just fucking playing it by ear and saying whatever comes to my head. But speaking of which, I picked up my Zero Suit Samus amiibo today, which reminded me, when I was in the EB Games... Actually, I think I might have said this before in a previous video, but whatever, fuck it, I'll say it again. I totally want to buy back Modern Warfare 2. For those of you who watch my other videos, you would know that that game is on my top 10 favorite games ever. And I actually really want to buy it back. Not for the multiplayer, hell no, because that game's broken as fuck by now, and so many people have hacked the game and all the servers, and you can't even play the game anymore. There's just so much glitches and people exploiting shit. Plus, there's like 8 Call of Duties after it, so the community's probably dead, and all that's left is the fucking hackers. Like, it would be a miracle for you to get an actual game, I would think anyway. But, yeah, I would love to buy it back, simply because the nostalgia factor, like, since it's on my top 10 favorite games, I would like to have, like, the case and everything in my game collection, like, for on my shelf. And not only that, but I actually had the platinum for Modern Warfare 2 on my old account, my old PlayStation account, and I would really love to get it back. And what's really cool about that game's platinum is there's no multiplayer trophies. You can do it all by yourself. But I would really love to co-op the Spec Ops with someone, because the Spec Ops they could be a pain in the ass, especially if you're doing them by yourself, like the later ones. I could probably do over half of them by myself, but there's some towards the end that are a real dick. Like, I think the last mission was you gotta fight like 5 or 6 fucking juggernauts, and that's all that it is on the map. You just gotta kill them, and they spawn one after another. And then at the very end of the, like when you're at the last couple enemies, 2 juggernauts spawn at the same time. You gotta kill them both, and they're just insanely hard to kill, and they kill you in like 2 seconds. So I remember that map was a fucking pain in the ass. But aside from that, like, yeah, it would be so much fun to co-op that with someone again. And then there's the campaign, and the campaign for every Call of Duty game I've ever played anyway, they've always been good. Every single time. I don't know what it is, but the campaigns in those games, like even Battlefield, something about these shooter games that come out, the Call of Duty games, the Battlefield games, they always have a great campaign, and I don't know why. Like, even Ghosts was shit, like, as a Call of Duty game in terms of the multiplayer. It was awful, and I didn't play it, like, at all. But the campaign was fucking great. And I think the best campaign I ever played was probably Black Ops 1. That game had an excellent campaign. It was so fun. I loved the whole Viktor Reznov thing and the story behind that. And he was such a cool character. I liked him a lot. But, yeah, the campaign modes are really good in those games most of the time, and I would totally be cool with playing it again. It was fun. I have fond memories of it. And yeah, so like, and that's it. The trophies consist of stuff to do in the campaign, which I could do all by myself. And, fucking, what's it called? The Spec Ops. I'd like to co-op it with someone. Again, as I said, I would have to find someone willing to play it, though, which might be hard, but Still, like, just my main reasons are having the game in my game collection, because it's on my top 10. I really should own it. I never should have traded it in, but the fuck, back then I needed the money, so I didn't care. And the fucking trophy list. I really want that platinum back so badly, because it really needs to be on my trophy list. That is one of my most, like, annoyed platinums that I don't have. Also, you'll notice if I started, or when I started this segment you're seeing me do here, this little climbing section, I got all the way to the end of it and died like a fucking idiot. Like, I just fully missed the jump. And then I had to do the entire thing over again. So if you were wondering what that edit was at the start, when I first started this chapter, that's what that was. I just fucking died. Yeah, this jump right here. Yeah, that one. I fucking died. I totally just missed the platform, fell to my death, and that was that. Good shit. Way to go, Matt. Excuse me. But yeah, so I would totally love to buy that back. Modern Warfare 2, that is. Even Modern Warfare 1, I would love to buy that back too, because that was also a great game. That game and Modern Warfare 2 were the best ones, and then Call of Duty kind of died after that. I was okay with Black Ops, but for sure, everything after that point, I couldn't stand Call of Duty anymore, and I just completely dropped it. But, I also saw Dead Space 1 there, and that was really surprising. It was the only copy I saw there, too. Because back when I bought Dead Space 1, it was the only copy in the store, and it was used. It was in the fucking bargain bin. And I was like, holy shit, I'm picking this up. And I got the original casing for it, too, and everything. The old PlayStation 3 covers. So that's pretty cool. And the one I saw there today was Greatest Hits. So I'm happier to have the original casing. Even if it's in worse condition, it's still the original case. So it's like, that's really sick. But yeah, I was just so surprised to see it there. I was like, wow, that's a fucking find right there. Fantastic game. The sequel to that game also being on my top 10, so... But the first one was great, too. I also wanted to say something else. Totally forgot. Again, not much to really talk about in terms of the gameplay. This is really straightforward. On easy mode, these things die incredibly easily. It only takes like a few bullets to spray them. And you could, since they're all melee, none of them, they all have to attack you in melee range. You could just fucking run up to them and run and gun, and for the most part, Drake auto-locks them, even if you're not fully aiming at them. As you can see, I just take them out so fucking easily, and yeah. So, like, just never stop moving when you're at this part and killing these pricks, because you don't need to. You can get through it easily enough. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. God damn it, I gotta keep coughing. Hang on. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is, man. I'm not getting sick. I don't know. My throat feels fucked up. Fucked up. Heyo. Yeah, we close that door. Close that door on his punk ass. We're almost done the playthrough, guys. A little more than 15 minutes left on the clock. Well, for my video, not exactly the in-game clock. Well, actually, kind of. It's almost at that mark. A little bit. I'm totally going to pause and check the time, so hang on. Alright. Went ahead and checked the time, but yep, here. We're reaching that point where I just don't even know what to talk about anymore. No fucking clue. I've used up all my bullshit cards. My get out of jail free cards. All that good shit. It's all gone. So now we're just going on like extra hardcore bullshitting. Where now I have to spew random nonsense to keep the video alive. And I can't even do that. I'm such a failure. I literally took like 3 seconds to think of something. No, I'm reaching my limit. I'm going out here. I got nothing. God damn it. Dudes, although one thing that's kind of annoying, sort of, is, like, we're in November right now, right? Yeah, we're in November. And, like, fucking, it gets dark outside at 5:30. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy. And kind of annoying, a little bit. Because, like, you think it's fucking 9 o'clock when it's actually 5 o'clock. It's just really disorientating, especially when you want to go out. Like, it's 6 o'clock right now, and it's fucking pitch black outside. I got a date, man. Now, here's the thing. I don't really mind that much, because I'm totally a nocturnal person. Gotta love that invisible wall there. Did you see that? I shot twice, and invisible wall's like, no, fuck you. But, yeah. Ooh, I actually thought of something I want to talk about, but I'm going to finish what I was saying. Yeah, I'm totally nocturnal. I actually really love the nightlife, and that's when I always stay up really late, and I like to do most of, like, anything in general at night. So, going out at night, that included, so I don't really mind that much, but at the same time, sometimes I like to see the sun when I fucking go out, and it's just like, what? Can't do that. Oh, I died. Totally forgot about that death, too. And what was really cool is when I restarted checkpoint, those enemies aren't there anymore, as you can see. They're gone or dead. But, yeah, so that was interesting. But, yeah, so I remembered something I wanted to talk about, which is something I was thinking of doing for my Brutal playthrough. I actually didn't know this. I found out only recently, but Uncharted 1 has like a shitload of glitches. I had no idea. And you can fucking like skip several chapters at a time. Like you can finish the game so fucking quickly because you can glitch the game so hard and just skip massive sections of the game. And I watched a video about it and how to do it. And there's all these different techniques on how to glitch. And they seem like doable. I'm not saying they're easy, but they're not like the most complicated thing in the world either. At least that's what it seems like. As you can see, I ran past most of this fight. I only killed a few guys just to make sure that I didn't get gunned down. But for the most part, I ran through that entire fight, and I didn't really kill anyone, really. So, that's another good place where you can do that. But, yeah, so as I was saying, I was watching this video about, like, all these glitches, and I was seeing how to do them, and I was shown examples of how to skip, like, tons of chapters, and you can make your clear time so much fucking faster. There are some risks to doing it. Like, for example, if you were to glitch, skip several chapters, and then not hit a checkpoint and die before you do, then you would get sent back all the way to, like, several chapters ago. So there's just stuff like that that can kind of fuck you, but as long as you're careful, it's really useful. And I was thinking about trying it for Brutal difficulty, because I'm hating it so much, and it would be really nice to skip massive chunks of game and make my playthrough so much fucking quicker. Because, like, the way it stands right now, it's going to take me so long to beat Brutal mode. Like, I'm barely fucking into it. I've uploaded 4 parts, and I'm only in, like, I think I'm at chapter 6. And, oh my god, there's still just so much more to do. Every fight is a fucking task. So, I was thinking of trying that glitching techniques and seeing if I could skip, like, huge chunks of the game to make my playthrough faster. That would be fucking awesome. I would love that if that works. Hopefully I can get it to work, because that would just be fucking great. Oh my god, I wouldn't have to worry about so much bullshit. It would be awesome. Yeah, unfortunately with this fight, you're seeing you gotta kill everybody before you're allowed to advance. which is kind of annoying. God, I'm getting tired just listening to myself. I don't even know what it's like for you guys. I feel bad, honestly. Also, I'm getting hungry. I should really eat something. So for my date, I'm totally fucking, I'm going to the Boston Pizza with her, and what's nice about Boston Pizza is it's got a bar. So I'm totally gonna have some drinks, and looking forward to that. That's gonna be awesome. I've actually never done that before, so it'll be cool. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. But, oh my god, no, I keep yawning. That's a sign of failure. I'm getting bored with my own content. Like, how bad is that? That's pretty fucking bad. God, did Drake and Sully talk already? Wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even notice it happened. I guess it did, because... Yeah, here we go, into the church. So, the church is the room we're about to go into, which I am busting into right now, is the... oh no, stop yawning. It's the final gunfight. This is the last gunfight you'll ever have to do in the entire game. I don't really know why I'm saying that, because most of you probably already know this. I don't know, man. I'm just bullshitting, trying to find something. But, yeah, last gunfight, and then after this, you gotta fight the fucking, what are they called? Descendants, I think that's what they're called. For the final time, and then after that, last boss time. Well, I guess technically the last boss fight is also considered a gunfight, but I just kind of put it in a category of its own because you're fighting the last boss, so it's like, whatever, man. The last boss in Uncharted 2 is way harder. Lazarevich, he's much harder than Navarro to beat. Because you actually gotta fucking, like, it's just you and him, and he's chasing you around the whole map. And he's fucking unkillable. You can't hurt him with bullets. So you're just trying to evade him the whole time. But what I like to do for the Lazarevich fight is you can glitch it really hard. And, if you run up to him where he's standing as soon as the fight starts... I'll mention this again when I actually get to him when I do that video, but I'm just mentioning it briefly now for those of you who know or don't know, whatever. I'm just trying to make conversation. Yeah, like when the boss fight with Lazarevich starts, if you run right up to him as soon as the match starts, and fucking, if you run right up to his face, he will grapple you. Like, more often than not, that is what he will choose to do, because you're right up against him. And you can just shake out of it if he grabs you. And then the second he lets you go, right next to where he's standing, there's one of those blue sap bombs that you can shoot. And you'll shoot it, he'll explode, take damage, and while he's recovering from said damage, you just keep standing fucking right up against him. And he will, again, just choose to grapple you. He won't even shoot you. He'll just grapple you again. You can shake out of it again, and by the time you've done that, the sap bomb will have respawned. And you can just shoot it again and keep doing that over and over until he's dead. And it's really fucking easy, because he can't kill you. He'll just keep grabbing you forever, and it's awesome. Totally a bitch way to skip the boss fight. But I like doing that because the boss fight's kind of annoying. But yeah, so that's a really cool way to deal with that, especially on the harder difficulties. Oh no, second I finish what I'm talking about, there it goes. Well, we're almost done in the game, oh. Almost there. And honestly, I really hope you guys had no problems with the whole Doughnut Drake skin bullshit thing. Like, if you guys decided to turn off your PS4 in the middle of a speedrun, I really hope that it worked out for all of you who have attempted it. Because, honestly, it's so ass, and there's no way to find out for sure what the actual answer is. Because, like, I've looked around, and I've never seen anyone post it or say the answer. If any of you guys know, by the way, that was fucking amazing. What happened there was the fucking descendant I shot at, he was creep blocking me. So I was having trouble running past him, and then I just accidentally ran into the water, and then yeah, you get insta-killed. So that's interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, I really hope it worked out for you guys. For if any of you stopped your speed run like mid playthrough, if you didn't do it all in one sitting, I hope it worked out. I hope you guys get your trophies. And yeah, I just didn't even chance it. I just fucking did the whole thing in one sitting. And the game, as I said, is surprisingly short. So it worked out. I was actually willing to sit through and play the whole thing again. Whereas opposed to fucking, for example, Dead Space 2 hardcore mode, which you practically have to sit through the whole game in one sitting. Practically. Depending on where you use your save points. But if you're trying to save them, like me, you have to play hours of the game. Fucking, you're sitting down for like 3 to 4 hours trying to get to your next fucking save, and then you go and fucking die, and you're sent all the way back. Oh my god. Dead Space 2 hardcore mode, it's one of the most challenging things I've ever done. But I've actually beaten it twice, because I've platinum Dead Space 2 twice on both my previous PSN and my new one, because I just love that game that much. And despite how annoying hardcore mode is, it's really fun. It's very challenging and really fun. So I was more than willing to do it twice. But yeah. So that was that was a thing. Oh my god. Once I start yawning, that's it. I can't stop. Yeah, just trying to take these guys out as quick as I can before Navarro snipes me with his shotgun. Here comes Grenady. Take him out. He's so Korean, man. The second he shows up, he shoots you. And if that grenade fucking hits the cover you're hiding behind and Navarro just happens to be holding his shotgun out, and you're dead. Oh my god, man. Doughnut Drake looks so derpy in this game. He looks way better in 2 and 3. But in this game, he seems so fucking disproportionate. And he looks retarded. Oh, here we go. Wait for the 2 shots. 1, 2, and then roll or run. Whatever you want to do. Wait for the next 2 shots. You're good. Oh, let's beat the fuck out of him. I want my trophy, Navarro. Give it to me! Oh god! He's putting up a fight. He doesn't want me to get my trophy. Fucker. I'll show you a good time. Yes. And there you have it. So thank you guys for watching. Finally the speedrun's done. Got my trophies. Ayo, Doughnut Drake, and the speedrun. Thank you guys so much. And yes, the trophies don't pop until the ending cutscene ends. So keep that in mind. Thank you guys for watching. Again, there's your speedrun. Hope it went well for you guys, and I will see you in my next video.